Hey everyone, this podcast is coming to you from the Psychic Dolphin Garage. You can support this show and our larger efforts to build a leftist community through podcasting and other projects over at patreon.com/Psychic Dolphin Garage. That's patreon.com/PSYCHICDOLPHIN Garage, which is spelled how it sounds.
Going full Unabomber, you are a simp for capital. That's how it works.
Wait a second.
Yep. You either go out and live in the woods, or you're a simp for capital. I don't make the rules.
I mean, I'm literally going to be going into the woods, so...
Fucking there you go. I mean, the key is you just start podcasting from out there. It's like, yeah, I got a solar charger, and we're living off the land now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's less Ted Kaczynski, and it's more like Justin Timberlake's Man in the Woods album. You know?
Oh, no.
I would 100% go full Henry David Thoreau if I had the capabilities to do it. Trust me. Except, like, if Henry David Thoreau, like, made posts.
I wish I could Henry David throw myself off a cliff. That's his book, Walled In.
Yeah.
Was him complaining about society. He was a gamer before gamers were recognized.
Yes, I forgot that grand treatise that the United Nations made when they finally recognized the rights of gamers across the land.
Identity,
Yeah, protected species even.
Well, because gamers are definitely not human. We can all agree on that.
Well, yeah, we can't reproduce with others of the human species. The Homo
I mean, we
sapiens.
might be able to, but nobody's been successful.
Well, they're the Homo sapiens. We're the hetero sapiens. I'm just gonna reiterate that humans are Homo sapiens. That's a little,
Yeah, no, we heard you.
We're the hetero sapiens. I just wanna throw that one out there.
Has that joke been made before? Huh?
Definitely not. Definitely not. You know what? I'm gonna make it a third time too. Okay.
I mean, when you're at the cutting edge of comedy like this, it's callbacks to the all-time greats, right?
Yeah. This is Seinfeld 4 now, basically. That's what this podcast is.
So what's the deal with Homo sapiens? That's my Seinfeld right there.
If our default was being straight, then we wouldn't be homo.
There you go. Damn, teach the controversy, dude.
Yeah, that sounds like something that we can use to impress like every 7th grader who gets stuck getting high with us.
Why are we getting high with 7th graders exactly?
Shh, Bo, let the bit build.
I don't know if I want to let this bit build.
You're the one talking about Jerry Seinfeld, okay? If we're going to talk about problematic age gaps.
I mean, that's the beauty of weed culture, right? Like, it's basically stagnated so massively that anybody who is a stoner, be they 16 or 60, like, they talk about the same, like, 3 things.
Yeah. Yeah, dope thrown by Electric Wizard, which, I mean, yeah, fuck yeah. Halo 2.
Pinball Wizard.
Also, fuck yeah. And then Pinball Wizard, yeah.
And that one drink where it's like, it does the thing in your mouth, and you're like, oh my god, like, yeah. God, love that shit.
What?
Topo Chico?
I think Zach got roofied.
Psychic Dolphin Garage.
Hey everyone, I'm Kelton.
And I'm Zach.
And I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such podcasts as 3 White Guys, 1 Microphone, My Favorite Murder Perverts, and Funny Third Thing.
And I'm Zach Brannigan. I'm the same character, but less relatable.
Troy McClure is not the same character as Zach Brannigan. All right.
What hurts me more is the fact of how unfunny that bit is, or the fact that like you were going on to other podcasts behind our back. I'm not sure what hurts worse.
Wait, are you telling me this isn't three white guys on microphone we're recording? Shit,
oh no,
double booked. God damn.
No,
it.
you see, no, we are 3 white guys recording on a microphone. We're not the 3 white guys recording on a microphone. So that's our problem.
Welcome everybody to another week of Psychic Dolphin Garage, the only podcast.
Period. Full
Yep,
stop.
that's the
Yeah.
pitch.
If you think you listen to other podcasts, you don't. It's actually us.
You
Yeah,
know
that's
why?
all-
Because a group of dolphins is called a pod. Huh?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. All right,
That's
let's get this shit show on the road.
Yeah, we don't have a guest this week, but we
'Cause
do
no
want
one
to thank
likes us.
everybody. Well, most people don't like us, but that
mean-
aside, thanks everybody who came into our Discord and guested on the stream.
Oh yeah,
For
we had a
our-
blast.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Dead
was-
Rat Party was fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
We streamed it on Twitch and YouTube. Please check us out on both of those platforms. And please, dear God, check out our Reddit. We are just hurling everything into the void there. I know some of y'all have actually found us from Reddit, but if you haven't yet, and you're not, quite comfortable enough with joining the Discord because that feels a little too familiar, give yourself a couple layers of obfuscation and just put memes onto our subreddit.
There you go.
Yeah, fall into the glorious community that we are trying to build there. But if you want to help support us, you can go ahead and find us on Patreon. We're starting to do now weekly bonus episodes on Patreon. They're available for as little as $1 a month. So.
For $1 a
that's
month.
Beautiful. Yes, we get the joke, Zach. Thank you.
You
can
can-
support these three idiots. That's it. I don't have anything more for that joke.
What I'm saying is that the amount of alcohol that Bo imbibes in to deal with us is really weighing on him. We need that $1 a month from you to support Bo's habits.
These Steelies don't come cheap. I mean, they
Yeah,
do,
exactly.
but there's a lot of them.
$1 a month gets you access to all of the content we're providing. $5 a month helps start a savings slush fund for us to use to get therapy, so we don't have to keep making this show.
It's a lush fund, and it's just
Yeah, it's for self-care.
Yeah, I mean, champagne is expensive, and now that Warren's dropped out of the race, we're all just trying to mourn.
yeah.
We're trying to manage the best that we can.
If Warren had won, we'd be at brunch right now, and she didn't, and we're at brunch anyway. So what the fuck, guys?
It's truly an amazing time to be alive when now we're finally whittled all the way down. So where now it's the inevitable conclusion that I think we all kind of thought it was going to be slated more or less from the jump. So it's speaking of inevitabilities here, a quick reminder of our 5-star, 1-star program, where we would love for y'all to rate us 5 stars. But if you can't, consider rating some right-wing podcast 1 star. Send us
Fuck
a
'em.
screenshot so that way then we can read that review on the air. No one's done that yet, so I just assume that we are now speaking into the void, and the hundreds of you that listen are actually just all of Zach's alts on Facebook.
I mean, that's
Absolutely.
what a podcast is, right?
Yeah. This is our ratings for all program, but it's just taking good ratings, giving good ratings to people that deserve it, and giving bad ratings to the people that deserve it.
There you go.
So it's redistributing the ratings.
Does Joe Rogan count, or is he redeemed now? Is he cool?
He's
on thin ice, is what he is.
he is temporarily suspended. From being the anus of our jokes.
Yeah, a temporary woke king.
Very temporary, until the next time he opens up his mouth. So.
Yeah, until the next time he says something about, I don't know, trans people, climate change, anything. Like,
Yeah, the next time he posits an opinion, then we're like, all right, Joe.
all right, Joe, you're recanceled, buddy.
back with the other Joe in the fucking bus.
Yep, in the malarkey bus.
And I think that kind of takes us into what's actually happening, today, at least as of the recording, not necessarily what's happening to you in the future. Who knows? The world could blow up in between now and then. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's International Women's Day today, and so it really kind of reminds me of the truly special things and what goals we all should have. Like what Marie Bird on Twitter says, that the first female president of the USA will be a smoking hot Republican MILF who will make Thatcher look like Santa Claus. I don't make the rules. The far right will drape trailblazing, competent girl boss rhetoric onto a steely-eyed smoke show divorcee, and she will bleed the poor and trample the wretched of the earth under her lubes, which I assume is short for Louis Vuittons, right?
Louboutins, yes. Yeah, the red-bottomed, yes. Although, I mean, honestly, any of her shoes will be red-bottomed, considering she'll be, treading across the backs of the poor and downtrodden. I'm kind of into it, not gonna lie.
Yeah, she closes out the tweet with, she'll get 9 Vanity Fair covers and the world will know her workout routine.
Oh, God.
Absolutely. It'll be the first time that the girl boss narrative has gotten someone elected. Because, because rallying a base that you've abused and basically gaslit into following you no matter what works. And it works very well. And that's what we're up against when we have to radicalize bases by saying things like, hey, you deserve healthcare.
What if, and hear me out here, fellas, who do we think that the next girl boss right-winger is going to be? Are we thinking that it's going to be like Kim Kardashian or
Tulsi Gabbard?
Yeah. There we go.
Honestly, I could see Kim Kardashian being a hashtag girl boss president.
I mean, like, Kris Jenner is already that way.
So. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Look,
I don't know about the Kardashian family's politics much. I do know fucking...
Are you expecting them to be especially woke?
Well, no, but, like, fucking Kim's, like, trying to get people off of death row or something a lot, apparently, right?
Yeah, I mean, so progressive.
So
I mean, it's
brave.
not, like, broad structural change, but, like... It's okay. Also, in honor of International Women's Day, broad structural change, and it's just for the gals. Anyway, but
that's what Bo it called forcing his girlfriend to get plastic surgery.
Broad structure. Oh no.
I want you to look like my grandmother.
Oh God, it is aggressively individualistic, 100%, and does not address, hey, why are these people unjustly on death row or in jail in the first place? But I mean, if you're gonna do something with your fucking zillions of dollars, might as well, right?
I mean, there are more effective ways.
Now entered into the podcast canon, Bo's defense of Kim Kardashian.
yeah. Bo's simping knows no bounds. First,
call me not a simp, for I am. Yeah. I don't know.
Listen, when it was Alexis, we could all understand. But Kim Kardashian? Really, Bo? You come into these hallowed halls?
I've said it on Twitter before, and I'll say it again. Being a true feminist is just simping for every woman simultaneously, all right? That's how it works.
Honestly, y'all are really passing up the Instagram girl bosses for these, like, weird media people that, like, got really big off of established media such as television,
gross.
And tabloids.
Also gross.
like the Kardashians.
Yeah.
We're looking for young independent girl bosses. That are influencers. Influencers on Instagram.
Who will be America's next girl boss? Find out next on Fox. A Harvey Weinstein production.
Ooh.
The comeback begins, baby.
They're still letting them make those in jail?
Hold on, they let you run for president from jail, Bo. I think they would let you produce
that slaps,
a TV
actually.
show.
I love that. Also, we all know Weinstein's not going to jail. He's going to be in some fucking, like, far-off resort having his own fucking little BoJack Horseman sob story where he's like, oh, I didn't realize I was a bad guy. It's like, buddy.
Jesus
listen.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah, no, girl boss is Emily Weiss, the CEO of Glossier, a makeup company. Glossier is hitting a $1.2 billion valuation. Is that
more like $1.2 billion ovulation? Am I right? Thank you.
And it's just for the ladies.
It's just for the ladies.
International Women's Day. That's right.
So woke of us.
Kylie's beauty brand is valued at $1.2 billion as well. And do you know who we have heard of? Kylie. Who? You know who we haven't heard of? Emily Weiss. That's why she's gonna be our girl boss.
So is Emily Weiss related to Rachel Weisz, or what's the?
That's actually a really good question that I do not have the answer to because I haven't spent an inordinate amount of time looking up the last name is spelled differently. I've not, gone on on Ancestry.com to look up the ancestry of these people to
What
figure
about
out.
phrenology.com, huh? Phrenology, but it's knowledge. There we go.
Wow.
Free knowledge E. That's how we spell the website.
Ooh.
That's fucking
Yeah,
that is advanced, yeah. It's something.
It's got the little 8chan logo like right next to
Oh,
it.
God, of
like
course it
it's
does.
just really obviously like very bad. And liberals are like, "What do you mean? This is a great competitor to Wikipedia. The free market is gonna make both of them perform better." Backed by the Koch brothers.
Of course. Well, Koch brother. Thank God.
Oh, true. Well, no,
God.
there's still a plural because they kicked that one guy out, right?
What? Are there multiple living Koch
There
brothers?
There were three Koch brothers.
Yeah,
Damn.
the Koch family.
Oh my God! FreeKnowledgeE.com is available for $1 a month.
I fucking swear, 90% of podcasts is just people saying website names and then looking up website names to see if they're free.
I mean,
This is
turns
I
out
don't know
they're
if, like,
not free. So
I don't know if my sample size
spoiler
just sucks
alert.
ass because it's like Comedy Bang Bang and nothing else, but that's podcasts, baby.
I thought my brother and me was in your rotation there. What happened?
It is, yeah, at times, yeah. I've sworn off my brother and me until I can be allowed on to displace Travis as chief theater kid. So, because I mean, I definitely am the theater kid of this podcast. No questions there.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to fight you on that.
I don't think anyone would want to.
I'll see you in hell, sir, if you try and take free knowledge E from me. From my cold, dead, smooth skull hands.
Jesus. Well, you know, I love writing articles for freeknowledge.com, the only website left on the internet in 2046.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be like Medium, but like somehow like even shittier takes.
Yeah, no, and I've gotten really good at doing BuzzFeed quizzes. So now it's just all that I do is just post BuzzFeed quizzes, so I can get $3, which I take from the shelter to the gas station to buy a lottery ticket, and then I come back to the shelter and I scratch off and I go, damn, another unlucky week.
That was a waste of my money.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? The world is better for that quiz that I put out. So
Yeah, there you go.
This is all one big exploration into Zach's psyche about how he views this podcast.
It sounds like fucking Five Goes West, but like shitty.
Yeah,
that's
like
what
with
popped in
more
my head,
Jewish
but-
people in it.
it's first of all, I hate that reference.
Oh,
It's,
why?
it's-
Because it strikes you to your core, you Don Bluth fan.
Also, I haven't thought about this film in so fucking long.
Okay, Fievel goes west. Okay, Fievel grows breasts, but it's 5 then inch symbol. Boom.
Damn.
There we go. Tiny little mouse, big
Wow.
old rockin' tits.
Great.
This
Good
is
movie.
This is the story of. This is the story of a girl.
It is.
It is
in the
the
most
story.
fundamental sense.
Who
God
can
damn.
forget that classic tale?
The classic Don. Honestly, like a character just like sprouting boobs out of nowhere is 100% in Don Bluth's wheelhouse. So fucking sure. Yeah, let's make it happen.
The secret of the simp.
It's Fievel Goes West and Mr. Simpet. If we're talking about Don's not.
Oh, that was. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, why do you guys always talk about politics so much? Well, this is why, fuck faces.
Otherwise, it's like references to goddamn 90s animation and talking
If our
about
listens
dicks.
go up because of this,
Oh, absolutely. No, I
I will be
guarantee you,
completely irony poisoned.
there's gotta be an underserved, horny for 90s movies, 90s children's movies specifically, like, just weirdos like ourselves who our sexual awakening was like one of the fairies in Fern Gully or something. There you go.
My sexual awakening was either Shark Tale
Okay.
Arthur and the Invisibles.
Another couple great contingents of our podcast. Yes,
Definitely.
that's
Yeah.
listenership right there.
Podcast canon is that one of those between 2004 and 2006.
It's a canon heavy episode.
So
Yeah,
explain to me what character from Shark Tale got you going the way they did.
It was definitely the Lady Shark.
I don't think there was a lady shark in Shark
There
Tale.
was-
now I think about
There
it.
was.
I think you
it
might be a fake Shark Tale fan, my friend.
Was it Angelina Jolie or was it?
She was not a shark, though.
No. Okay. Listen. The
Listen,
Lady
I'm not
Fish
trying
character.
to. I'm not trying to.
You're right. I'm sorry
I'm
for
trying to
calling
kink
them
shame
sharks.
here, all right? But
Sorry for calling them sharks. I apologize.
if you're gonna be horny for Shark Tale, you better fucking get it right.
Whatever the fish are, I don't know. I haven't seen this.
They're
film in
fish.
so
They're
long.
just fish.
They're just fish. Okay.
It's not. Yeah, you don't have to fucking overcomplicate it, champ.
Did you think that they were all sharks in
I
Shark
don't-
Tale?
I don't know. I haven't like re-looked at stills of this film.
You don't rewatch Shark Tale yearly?
You don't rewatch films that gave you your apparent sexual awakening?
No, because I don't want to relive that every year. Like, oh yeah, hey kids, let's put on this classic VHS. Dad, we do this every year. I know, and I regale you with the tale of how I got my first boner.
That's parenting, right there.
That's look, look. We would know if we lived in Europe because they have decent sexual education programs there.
Hold
Yeah,
on, you're
which
saying
all
that like
those,
if
of
you
course-
lived in Europe, you would force your children to watch
No.
Shark Tale with you once a year?
Yeah, and tell them, you know, the story of how,
Pops is first.
yeah.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Oh no, this is
I've been to that bar, yeah.
Doing poppers with Mr. Poppers. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, it's
You
everybody
do
wears
poppers
tuxedos with no
with
pants.
the penguins, yeah, with the penguins.
It's great.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this podcast about again?
Man, like we're going through a
Popper
weird phase.
culture.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Sometimes things happen.
Yeah, sometimes thing happen. Therefore, take occur, and because take occur, people listen. People say, "Boo, bad take."
or
So-
yes, good take, and then yeah, okay, cool. I'm
Well,
following. All right.
Yeah. So you know, so what happened prior to the take is you know, we tell man
Mhm.
that you know, we tell the whole company, honestly, that you have to go take sexual harassment sensitivity training, and in this particular instance, Republican Senator Pieper
Mr. Peeper,
Oh boy, oh boy.
the beautiful Peeper, the beautiful Peeper.
Senator Peter Lucido. There you go.
Here.
Posted
Peter
by Lee
Lucido.
DeVito. Is the
See,
person
what
who wrote
happened
the
to the
article.
classic Bo? The guy's name is Peter, and you didn't even try for the Joe voice. I see. You've changed, man. You've
Ah,
changed.
the boys. Yeah. Whatever.
Peter. Republican
Peter.
Senator Peter. Peter thought it would be a great idea sexual harassment sensitivity training to sexually harass women.
Honestly, like that is prime breeding ground for those sort of fucks.
Weird emphasis on breeding, but yes, continue with the take.
Listen, I was originally thinking hunting ground, but how do you make hunting sexy?
That's not much better. God damn.
Look, I'm not going to say that, you know, we can make hunting sexy, but I have a pitch for some camo outfits that I would
yeah?
like y'all to review. Let me
How
just
many fucking
flop my
multi-level
folder.
marketing schemes are you in, Zach?
He's in too deep on so many of them. I need
Like, I
you
didn't
to
know this
just
was an
buy
MLM
30
podcast.
Where
camo vests.
Are
real
the
quick,
floors? Where are the floors? Yeah, no, the we're creating the movement to counter the yellow vest movement, which is the camo vest movement.
No,
Oh, yeah.
my
They'll
God.
never see us coming.
And it's just MILFs in camo vests. One of them is going to become president. We don't know, so we're going to get all of them in camo vests.
This is just Sarah Palin. You guys are just inventing Sarah Palin again.
We're inventing Sarah Palin.
Damn,
10
that's
years
absolutely
younger.
true. Yeah. Sarah Palin 10 years younger, and she
Yummer.
wasn't.
10 years yummer.
And she didn't play in the lead chip pit. So like,
There you go.
you know, better takes online, better poster overall, and because we're woke now, less sexual harassment.
Cool. Yeah. Good. So what did going back to the story we've got on the docket here, Mr. Lucido,
State senator. Let's not get
state
carried away.
senator. Let's not give
That's
him too
like
much
when a
fucking credit.
dentist calls themselves a doctor. Okay.
It's like, yeah, technically, yeah.
I hope so. Like I hope that you went to school for this. Mr. Lucido, have you what are your qualifications for senatorship? Well, I've harassed a lot of women. Well, I mean, who are we to argue with that?
I didn't understand why I was talking to such a seasoned pro over here.
He's veritably marinated in speaking to the ladies.
Mm-hmm. So I really like to, just going back over the article as I'm reading it, this all kicked off after the fucking Metro Times published a story about, quote, a misogynistic and violent anti-governor Gretchen Whitmer Facebook page that Lucido was a member of, which... Fucking, there's nothing better than boomers being hoisted by their own petard like this. It's like, absolutely, I'll join this Facebook page that's, kill all minorities 2020. Like, and they don't
Freeknowledge.com.
Yeah, and it's a public one, and they post it constantly and share from it constantly, and it's like, well, I didn't know this had any fucking or ramifications here. Goddamn.
Well, look, it's really good that that these women have come forward to let us know that he has that he harassed them, and it's really great that that we're able to punish him for this. Honestly, it would be much better if there was like a some sort of office of like transparency where we could see all of the tweets that he has in his drafts. I just want to see, I feel like we could judge people better by the tweets that they have in drafts. Like, we don't need to see we don't need technically to see which Facebook groups they're members of. We know which Facebook groups they're members of.
I guarantee you this guy's not saved a draft once in his life.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Full stream of consciousness posting.
What a psychopath.
Yeah.
What kind of monster?
Yeah, this is how we know he's a monster. This is the thing.
That's how you know.
Too much.
God.
Well, and I guess for all of our everyday American news, like just another day, here in Detroit, where we're definitely recording from,
Yes.
with another state senator harassing women.
That's right. It's just nice to know that, if it can happen there, it can happen anywhere. Gives you hope, doesn't it, fellas?
It really, yeah, sure, that's the word. Hope, yes.
Yeah, well, and moving on with our local news, a state school has finally been allowed to shock students.
No, they finally
modify
have been banned.
Oh, got my notes
my
mixed up here.
mistake.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I thought that we were, pro corporal punishment on this podcast. I must.
No. That's 2 podcasts down, bud.
Yeah, we're into using electroshocks, but not for punishment, if you know what I'm getting at. So,
punishment. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing to focus on.
Yeah. Really cool that, did they also ban them from, keeping a wooden spoon in the classroom?
That is the most boomer fucking remark. Jesus.
I'm going to drill holes into this spoon so that way then it hurts more.
yeah, they don't even did they not have a spoon, or are they just, full on, one of those wooden paddles?
Well, no, we should probably, zoom out just a little bit. Let people kind of know what the fuck we're actually talking about. Yeah. So that way then people aren't like, I understand what's happening here, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop listening now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this talking to you specifically, Specifically you, Nathaniel, talking to you. You thought I forgot about you because I didn't mention you last episode, but
Is that
I
the canon,
remember.
Name we came up with, yeah?
Yes,
Okay, good.
definitely.
We
take
ran
your
the
word for
algorithm. We ran the algorithm.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Nathaniels listening to this podcast.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's what we're going with here. No, the New York Times story is that the FDA banned school electric shock devices, stating that the ban is national, but it is squarely targeted at a single school in Massachusetts that has been using electric shocks to condition students' behavior for decades.
Yep.
Which is always fun.
It should be pointed out too. This is a school for people with intellectual disabilities.
Yes,
and behavioral or developmental issues.
This is hop, skip, and a jump away from just being like, let's lobotomize these people.
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's a hop, skip, and a jump. It is just the hop. It's just a jump to the left, man. It's not great.
Oh, to the left. I see.
Yet again, undone by my untimely Rocky Horror references, yes. But yeah, no, this, it fucking sucks that this was a thing all the way up until now.
Yeah, it is one of those things of where they've kind of been aware of it since, 2002 or so. And it seems like people have been saying, hey, we need you to stop. In 2013, they're like, seriously, we need you.
Y'all, anytime now.
The United Nations got involved and was like, okay, please stop doing this to mentally handicapped people. And they were like, we'll think about it. Then in 2018, they were like, we thought about it, and fuck you. We're going to keep doing it. Who's going to stop us?
Amazing. Ugh.
Honestly, what is the advantage of this kind of a school? What is the hook? What's their...
Well, Autism Speaks can tell parents that, look, does your
there
kid
are real
sometimes...
schools doing this, yeah.
Yeah, does your kid sometimes misbehave and you don't know, how to communicate with them and help raise them in a way that they are better able to participate socially with their peers and create friends and friend groups? Well, the good news is that you can send this to this school where they will be shocked by electrical devices if they misbehave at all, and it will permanently scar them. Their bodies, their minds, and they will be perfectly compliant with any behavior that you foist upon them thereafter.
Yeah, that's how that works. Fuck me.
Sorry you're supposed to laugh after that. I know it's kind of dark.
Your bitches, Zach, are getting too good here.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it helps out any, this place, which is the Judge Rodenberg Educational Center, was founded in 1971.
Which also, for the record, sorry to cut you off there, also for the record sounds like something out of it's the spooky psychiatric hospital from a horror movie.
Well, what if I told you that the psychologist who founded this trained under B.F. Skinner, most famous for being a Harvard scientist who really pushed the thesis that free will is an illusion and human action is dependent on consequences of previous actions.
Oh yes, I've seen Rick and Morty.
Yes. Operant conditioning?
Yes, that's right. Gotta love this. This is super good times all the way through.
Operant conditioning is old school modifying behavior by reinforcement or punishment. It's basically it's the bell.
Pavlov,
Pavlov, it's basically Pavlov, which is it's hilarious that it was that they hadn't done experiments to disprove something like this for so long that when we finally did it, we're like, yeah, you're basically just like enslaving some other weird mechanism in the brain. You're not even training them. They just you've taken over subconscious processes in the brain. And
it's not exactly the most ethical way of going about things.
But that also, though, kind of again, detracts from the larger point here, is that these are developmentally disabled people. This is not even people who have the full ability to articulate their reasoning or to have the necessary conversations all the way through.
Well, yeah, these are people that already are at a disadvantage and need more help. And what you're doing is you're giving them less help.
Replacing empathy with electricity.
Yeah, that's... Oh, God. If only I could do that, I could pay my power bill a lot fucking easier, but that's a whole other conversation. Saying I got a big heart here, y'all.
I'm just picturing Bo now at an Entergy power plant, just being like, "I feel you, bro. I feel you."
Also, you're gonna have to IOU me on that fucking $200.
Ah, that sucks. I know.
I know. I fucking feel you, man. Like, I get it.
Stroking the Transformer.
Optimus, what are you doing?
Both spent all $3 on drugs. I spent mine on
all $3 of my electricity bill. Yes,
I invested mine into a future.
Oh no! Okay,
I invested mine into a future, into the possibility to get myself out, to pull myself up by my bootstraps. Even Bo spent his on some cheap dirt weed and is now talking to electrical equipment.
I think we know who made the wiser investment here.
That's right. Does that mean that I have to play the role of like the proud centrist? Be like, maybe there's more to life than dirt, weed, and Ponzi schemes. Maybe
what do you do with your money, Kelton?
Shocking the mentally challenged. Maybe that could be my life's purpose.
Kelton gets back home from his job at the
the shocking the disabled factory. Yeah.
I can't even imagine. Like, how do you pitch that idea to parents? Like, while they're going on tour. Like, all right, now, here's our lovely cafeteria, and then here's our gymnasium on over to the right. And if we follow this way into the nurses area, you can see this is where Nancy hog ties all of the students and then forcibly
brain
attaches a
blast
taser
them until they decide to cooperate. Yeah, like Jesus, it's some Guantanamo shit.
It's the scene from Running Man. Just is it safe? Is it safe?
God damn. It's amazing that this is not actually a Southern school, because the person I imagine doing this walkthrough has a sweet Southern lady accent. She's like,
oh, absolutely.
Well,
again,
and you've heard about how in China they use these devices which connect to your brain waves and help students focus more, and also measures the amount of focus that they do during the day. Well, we have something similar that we use here. It's actually a device strapped to their leg, and it sends electrical current through your body, and the electrical current actually helps your focus. It laser focuses these students onto their work and helps them bring their attention back to the classes that they're attending every day.
I actually have seen a lot of ads lately for that fucking basically it's like a Fitbit that shocks you when you program it to you do something or other. I haven't looked into it too much, obviously, but what the fuck? Like, why is that a thing?
Cock ring, but same thing.
Oh, see, now this I can get into, yeah. Let's get on Shark Tank with that fucking thing, right?
Hell yeah, let's do this one step at a time.
Walking onto Shark Tank with it on.
Wearing the cock ring and nothing else. Or like the cock ring and like a tie.
The cock ring, you have a bit of colloidal silver shoved up your urethra. It's just like, all right,
hello,
sharks.
I come to you today with a unique offering. The most unique offering, perhaps, you will ever see on this show.
It is the offering that I think we all can agree that that you will need to get behind.
It's the get off ring.
The get off ring!
Oh, shit.
Wow.
That sound you heard right there, that's not just our jaws hitting the floor, Zach. That's Mark Cuban backing up a truck, just, hurling money at you right now.
God.
A suitcase has flown into the window.
On their own, yeah.
Mr. Wonderful has slit the throat of the other sharks.
He absolutely would, too. If anyone were to start just murdering the other sharks, it would be him. God, I hate that show so fucking much. It's so good.
There have been plenty of shows on, that have appeared in movies and stuff, like TV shows that have gotten, that are name recognition enough to be in movies. The next is Shark Tank. That's going to be in a Purge movie.
Absolutely. Holy shit, yes! That would be great! That'd be fucking perfect. Well, y'all, I think we got our next grift is fucking set up, get those two camps fucking talking to each other and collect ourselves a finder's fee.
What about this though? Like as a grift instead, okay?
Yeah.
Now, hear me out here. Because there was a study done, or not necessarily a study, an experiment done on the International Space Station where they grew a bunch of lettuce there, and they're like, "Oh, hey, it grows just like normal lettuce. Cool."
Mm-hmm.
What if you sold space weed to people?
0G weed? Yeah.
Oh
Well, yeah.
my God, 0G weed. That's such a good name for it.
I mean, I guarantee you there's already a million vape shops named 0G, but...
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sorry. Do they have weed that comes from space? If not, that's false advertising.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like it's 0 G's. Also, you could just like
Oh, shit. Yeah, of course it is. What the fuck?
0 G's weed shop selling you Skywalker OG.
God damn. Fuck yes. That's perfect.
We gotta be careful with that one, boys, because I have a feeling that Elon
Disney's
Musk...
pretty litigious, is what you're saying?
Oh no, I was thinking Elon Musk right there. He would
Oh, yeah, if
smoke it
anybody's
himself
gonna
while
fucking-
making sure that his workers can't smoke it, and then when the SpaceX rocket explodes,
Yeah, if anybody's gonna fucking Rick and Morty our fucking weed growing operation out of the stratosphere, it's gonna be him. So
the next SpaceX rocket that blows up is just going to be Elon Musk just like running out there with like a baggie to stash it and be like, "See, they were smoking weed. This was not my fault." Just throwing a gun in there too for good measure.
No,
just
no. See,
gotta make
he's
sure.
too much of a grifter. He'd be like, "You all see death, carnage, and devastation. I see the beginning of the world's biggest bong."
Yeah, no, I love this idea. You know,
has happened.
low orbit weed farms. It's definitely a good use of our planet's soil.
yeah,
Just
send it into
export it.
space.
Yeah, send it to space so that in case there's once we have regular travel out there, that there could be collisions and we just start like.
Oh no, that's the next step though, right? Is you start growing weed on Mars, fucking partner with sleep, like that fucking writes itself, you know? I think so, at least. I don't know.
I mean, like we've heard of blood for oil. Now we're getting into blood for soil.
well, we have heard about that before too. Funny enough, Kelton, if you study your 1940s history.
I mean, I searched all through freeknowledge.com, and I mean,
There's been
nothing
no mention
came up.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, strange.
God.
Fucking paywalls. This is bullshit. This is what
Yeah.
this is. I don't know what sort of institution encourages the idea of paywalls to access needed information, but that's some bullshit right there.
Yeah, turning the largest network and the largest source of knowledge for humankind into a way for America to further foist imperialism upon third world countries.
But have you considered iPhone?
Good? Bad?
Let's let the experts decide.
Yeah, just the ethereal concept of an iPhone. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot though that is happening. It seems like with weird developments of where it's pretty hard to just kind of excuse it. Because I feel like we're quickly reaching the snake eating its own tail portion of culture. With
We
how,
absolutely already have, yeah.
Last of Us is being turned into a movie. AKA the video game that was popular because it basically was like a movie is now becoming a movie.
Also, a fucking shame because the Uncharted movie, another video game that is basically a movie but good, is
The
still
Uncharted
not out.
movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
Also,
Wouldn't it just
not-
be Indiana Jones?
It would just be Indiana Jones, but shut up.
Okay.
it's Indiana Jones, but like with Michael Bay explosions.
But with Tom Holland, yeah.
So Indiana Bones.
Ooh.
Oh, Indiana definitely bones.
Underage people. That's in canon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
They,
that's
they
not
did
great.
the math that like one of his hookup partners, I think it's in Temple of Doom, that she was like 15 when he was a
Oh.
college professor.
Oh no.
Oh, Indy. Oh, Indy.
Oh, well, Nathan Drake, we know is a total wife guy, so that we avoid that fucking issue entirely.
That's right. This is what we need to do. We need to preemptively cancel Indiana Jones so that way then they stop trying to make Indiana Jones 5. They take the script
God,
and
yeah,
then they
right.
make it into Nathan Drake.
Just make that a fucking Uncharted movie, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
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 Might
Look,
as well.
what the fuck isn't oh god, Nathan Fillion? Isn't Nathan Fillion like not doing anything right now, or is he supposedly working on Flyleaf?
He's on The Rookie on ABC.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Nathan Fillion's making bank doing like 3/4 speed acting the whole time. He's living his best life right now.
Yeah.
Firefly broke that poor man. He was like, fuck it. All right, I'm doing Castle for a decade.
I was really into Castle, and that is why I cannot handle cop shows any longer.
Oh, that's the show that finally made me believe
Is that
ACAB.
why? Yeah.
I was
That
so
and
normie that
Lucifer.
it was so normie that it broke my brain.
Well, I mean, don't you like it how, like, all of them, they had, like, cop and officer and FBI on their bulletproof jackets, and then he had writer on it? Wasn't that nifty?
It was so quirky and cute, and
Yeah.
like, and he was like in the relationship, but he was like helpful, even though he was
Amazing.
kind of dumb. It made me really identify with him. Okay, I want to be quirky and helpful, and also really dumb for a
and
strong.
get hot lady cop all over
Exactly.
me.
Also,
Be new mom to my daughter.
another fucking franchise that definitely deserves a movie before the goddamn Last of Us. Any of the Metal Gear games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well,
Fucking-
like, who would you cast? Because, I mean, they might be turning Last of Us into a movie. They also might be turning it into, like, a TV series.
I think it could work as a TV series. I mean, the fucking I don't know why I was going to say The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
I mean, it's the same bullshit.
It
It's
could
all
be
the same
just
bullshit.
like The Walking Dead. Ah, great,
Yeah.
Bo. Yeah, thanks.
Classic video game, The Walking Dead.
Really
That's
selling
where that
us on it.
started.
Well, I mean, because like internet nerds, they are already fantasy casting. They're like, we want Hugh Jackman. That's who needs to play Joel. We need Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that'd be decent. I could see
he was
that.
good in Logan, therefore he is good. He will
In
be
everything.
Good. Yeah,
Like we have
we have
like
no
Tomb Raider.
imagination.
Tomb Raider was not good.
Tomb Raider was
Either.
okay as a movie.
Yeah, that's because you can just make it It's an Indiana Jones.
Everything
movie.
is Indiana Jones. When
You're
you drill down.
absolutely
That's-
right. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, it's. I am a sucker for treasure hunt movies. Like,
Okay, that's fine.
like
That doesn't-
you want to do something in the jungle? Great. You got a dead relative that left you an artifact? Awesome.
Even better.
Yeah. Here's my question then. Like, how much money are the original video game writers making off of this?
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Well, now
Because
we're not going to have a
think
whole lot
about-
of fun looking into this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Think about how
notoriously
much-
the people who make the most money off of the video games that are put out. Not, like, fucking, who's the Activision guy who's in Epstein's book? Not Randy Pitchford, he's a different kind of pedophile, but,
Harry Activision?
Harry Activision, of course. No, Bobby Kotick, yeah. He fucking, like,
Somehow even more of a fake name.
yeah. But yeah, like, that's the writers of the video games. Those are who are making money.
Yes.
Ugh.
Finally, those writers can get knocked down a peg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those greedy writers.
Writers, animators, like, oh, no, those aren't people making more money, and they're the reason why the video game got so big in the first place. Like, TV is literally so unimaginative that they have to take something that did really well narratively in gaming and made lots of money, and they're like, we're gonna turn that one into a movie.
Yeah.
And people are going to love it. We're going to cast Justin Theroux from Leftovers. He's going to be the next Joel. He was sad as cop dad, so come on, be sad again as construction dad.
I mean, that's the
Sad
thing
again.
with Hugh Jackman, like,
He's
the
old now.
Well, yeah, but he's old, but he's like the perfect, like, sad dad video game protagonist, which was like the trend for the last couple years. I mean, it's kind of gone now. I think God
Yeah.
of War put a capstone on it, but fucking there you go.
Will
Wait, what?
Arnett is getting fucking ripped preparing for this role.
Cancel my TV show, will you? Huh? Last Man on Earth, a show that couldn't even fulfill its basic premise for more than 2 episodes. Huh? Wonder why that never caught on. Ugh, gonna punch some fucking iron. Get so fucking jacked.
I'm the fucking father of sad shows, okay?
I would love to see Will Arnett play Solid Snake. He'd be a great Snake.
Sold snake.
Nick Offerman is like trimming his beard down very nicely to
Nick Offerman
really
is
get
doing
the...
shit though right now. He's in devs right now.
Oh damn, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it's by Alec Garland, so he might have his schedule freeing up very soon. But as of right now, he can't be announcing his next project or anything.
Unfortunate. I mean, as far as beard actor guys.
Okay, so if we can't be basing stuff off of video games, we have to pull from events from real life. So what about like doing like a Michael Jackson musical, like this guy in Illinois is trying to do, huh?
Oh yeah, gonna make
Please,
it to Broadway.
Kelton, elaborate.
Okay, all right. Well, see, are we going to
Yes,
become like that
and?
podcast and be like, all right, everyone, this is a reading series. That's right.
We don't read. I can't read.
Instead of exploring like some weird like New York Times article or something in the Washington Post, we're just going to be talking about Michael Jackson musicals.
Right, but this musical is actually like batshit insane.
No, this musical is fucking insanity to me. So
You love it. You love to see it.
It has been in production for 15 years, okay? Before the Michael Jackson's death, but after his child molestation trial, which, emphasis point, ended in acquittal, okay?
Yeah, the beginning of the show is somebody just walks out on stage and does the advertisement voice, and it's really fast, and it's like, these shows do not reflect the view of blah blah blah. We don't want we do not hold any we don't want to address any
underlying issues about this. Like,
okay, well the musical is called
fucking songs.
The musical is called For the Love of a Glove. And the basic premise is that all of the most bizarre parts of Michael Jackson's life are caused because of an alien who came down to Earth and traded giving him talent in exchange for feeding on his blood.
So this is Scientology, right? This is
specifically virgin blood. So yes.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Yeah, and the alien is his glove.
God.
Yeah, I mean it seems like something that
a very normal musical, yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I would watch the fuck out of this. There's no way in hell I'm not going to watch this.
I mean, yeah, shit, I had Hades Town tickets, but I'll scrap them for this. Like, this is clearly the superior musical.
I mean, it's got Michael Jackson, it's got puppets, it's got musical.
Aliens.
Yeah, I mean, aliens, take them or leave them, but come on now, fucking puppets? That just seems...
Kelton, hear me out, though. Puppets portraying aliens.
Oh, okay, I'm back on board. There we are.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, there are some famous songs like Don't Masturbate.
Oh, God, I'm scrolling through these fucking puppets, too. This is some David Liebehart shit. I love this.
Yeah, see, this is great. This is great.
Wow.
I mean,
how the fuck are they making this? I imagine Michael Jackson's estate is probably like a little litigious, at least. Like, how the fuck? Whatever. Fine.
I mean, it's amazing what you can do when you have parody occur.
Yeah,
also,
you just say in Minecraft at the end of the musical.
Also, I'm pretty sure that the estate would much rather the musical be a humorous reinterpretation about why Michael Jackson did what he did instead of like an HBO miniseries.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't like, no, exactly. It's not like some like shady, like, it's sad things of like people confessing with their faces blurred out and their voices deepened. It's like, oh hey, Michael Jackson molested all those kids because of aliens. Yeah, right.
Lots of like moody shots of like a Michael Jackson lookalike staring out a window.
Oh God! Wait, how many lookalikes are they hiring? Because I mean, they're gonna need a couple for this show.
Yeah, no, they stage them out in the gardens, and so you look at the one looking out the window, then you pan, and you're looking out the window, and you see all of them standing out in the garden staring at him.
Yeah,
they're all chanting like weird demonic things.
I mean, I honestly would be so on board with this, like expanding out and just watching it pretty much everywhere, wherever, because honestly, fuck Michael Jackson. I'll go out and say it.
Oh, really? Somebody finally says it, yeah.
Also, like, the supreme irony of if this gets successful without using any of Michael Jackson's music, and it's a biopic.
I mean, it's no Captain EO, but I guess it'll do.
Like, this is probably really spicy. Isn't Prince just a better Michael Jackson?
I mean, I think Prince did some also awful stuff.
Michael Jackson is Prince for heterosexuals, and you can take that to the bank.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that take better.
Yeah, it's a good fucking take. That's why I said it. I only have good takes.
All right, worst human being, Prince or David Bowie?
Wait, what did
David
Prince
Bowie
do?
is...
Yeah, David Bowie's apparently pretty scummy from what I understand. What did Prince do? All right, we don't need to get into that here, but we'll talk about that.
I mean,
talk about that off camera.
He did write like weird love songs that were kind of intimate.
Oh, he wrote intimate love songs, huh? So I suppose you're going to tell me Kenny G's a bad guy now, huh?
Look it up. Kenny G allegations.
Oh, did Kenny G? Was Kenny G like really? Just, turns out, all that like smooth clarinet stuff was actually about racial purity. Oh no!
Allegations of abusive behavior and sexual harassment.
Oh boy! All right, well, we're not here to relitigate Prince being gross or not.
The fun thing is that if you look up Prince allegations abuse, it's all Prince Andrew. So good job right there. That's what's happening. This is
it's Kenny Rogers. Okay, all right. Kenny and allegations.
Gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when you can't let 'em walk away.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. Is that too far? My apologies.
Again, this is just a Bim Bam bit, but worse.
I'll go out and say it. Fuck Prince, fuck David Bowie, fuck anyone.
Fuck Michael Jackson.
A preemptive fuck you. Yeah,
anybody can get a fuck you from us if you want it badly enough.
Line up, get your fuck yous here. Get your fuck yous fresh out of the fryer.
Oh, what's this? Subbing for the little fella here. Fuck you.
Yeah, you just like reach into like a fucking Carnival Barker like stand you got here, but you pull out your middle finger. I like this bit. This is a good bit.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well through the bits. If anybody, we've bit our chunk off, and now we've chewed and swallowed it.
We've yesed our last and.
We've and our last yes.
Yeah.
We don't.
Shit.
It's not and yes.
Fuck. All right, now let's move on into everyone's favorite part of the show. Listener questions.
That's right. The show. We definitely don't watch an analytics drop off take place the second that we say this. Completely. We feel good all the time.
The 7 people that have asked us questions are going to keep listening to us, and we're doing this part of the show for them. So thank you if you've made it this far. You're a true comrade. Thank you if you keep listening. You're also a true comrade and valid.
That's right.
You're so heckin' valid, Sweaty.
And shout out to all 15 of our patrons. 15 of you.
Yeah.
That's right. Especially Scott for contributing to the dialectical tier, as always, and Ellie and Lauren and Spencer for contributing to our new Devil's Advocate tier. It's not really new at this point, I guess.
I mean, it's new to me.
It's it could be new to someone else in our audience. That's the most important part right now. Access to bonus. I'm gonna have a stroke. Ask the first question.
Steve. Right. Steve asks, Neo or John Wick?
John Wick.
Is this Minecraft Steve?
No.
Steve Minecraft? No? Steve Undertale? All right.
Steve Undertale?
I gotta go for Neo.
Fuck you.
All right. No, we stand an egg. We stand an egg icon. All right.
Okay, well that's fine. Why do you support Bitch Boy Neo? Explain yourself.
Because he knows Kung Fu.
Okay, John Wick knows Kung Fu. Welcome to the fold, brother.
All right, fucking Neo.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. You believe in John Wick now. I accept it.
Neo lives in a pit full in a pod full of slime.
You know what Neo is? He's a neo-lib. How about that?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Fuck you.
Big dick John Wick all day.
All right, Zach, you're a tiebreaker here, apparently.
I'm also going with John Wick. I think Neo's a bitch. All right,
you guys are fucking basic. All right, fucking upvote to you, good
sir.
That's right, because it's so basic. You know what's not basic? Liking The Matrix. Ooh, 1999. You got some cool slow-mo effects for us?
Do you also rewatch, Fight Club every year?
Yes.
Yeah, we support the Wachowski sisters, Bo.
It's International Women's Day. That's what I'm saying. I'm out. out here supporting these ladies.
Our queens.
And I'm out here respecting women. I am chugging respecting women juice. I have a fucking IV drip of respecting women juice in my fucking arm right now. Alright?
Yeah, well, so did Neo, and that didn't help him stop being a bitch.
That's right. He wasn't even the chosen one. Blah, blah, blah.
I've never actually seen The Matrix.
Wow.
Have you? Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself.
That's what Neo does at the end of The Matrix.
Oh, well, fucking great. Spoilers then. Alright, I don't have to
worry,
see The Matrix anymore.
Trust me, the best parts of The Matrix, numbers 2 and 3, that's really the ones that you should watch first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Good. Right. And the Animatrix.
Definitely the animation.
Animatrix actually isn't half bad. Like,
really?
Like,
Oh.
No.
Honestly, it's pretty good.
Because it
Yeah.
had anime in the title that sucks shit. But
No, because it's a series of short films, so they just kind of let like the directors and writers do what they wanted for 10 minutes at a time.
damn, it's amazing
what
that
happens.
when you let creative people do what they do, you get good art. Shit.
Beautiful.
All right.
So
Cap
speaking
asks-
of good art,
Yeah, Cap asks, you have to be vegan tomorrow. What's for dinner tonight? Okay, so wait, you have to be vegan tomorrow. What's for dinner tonight? I'm
I'm
gonna
assuming
just
that being
absolutely-
vegan, I guess, is a punishment of some kind.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could fucking go for being vegan. Like, really, the only thing between me and being vegan is, like, because, like, ethically, I'm totally here for it. It's just that I'm very lazy.
like
Okay.
if I have to be vegan tomorrow, that doesn't mean that I don't have to be vegan today. What if I already have to be vegan today?
See, all of
Like-
us are like the Twizzlers and a whole bunch of Pringles kind of vegan.
Yeah, exactly. Like, technically, like, if you just have nothing but, you know, fucking Takis and a bunch of vodka for dinner, that's vegan. Like, so...
Yeah, I mean, I think are we supposed to like pick like a carnivore meal? Do you think is that what? Cap
I mean,
is going
that's the
for?
implication, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out in front of this. Bacon wrapped chicken wings, and then lobster for dessert. That's it. It's
Okay.
very basic, but
Just lobster.
no, bacon wrapped chicken wings dipped in lobster bisque. There you go.
See,
Yeah.
I'm not even. My thing isn't even meat. My thing is lots of dairy. Like, I would be having a lasagna that is just packed to the gills with ricotta cheese and like extra cheese on top and extra cheese in every layer.
Oh,
And I would be having like a bisque soup, like with just like extra heavy whipping cream inside of it. and I would be having like 6 fried eggs.
Okay,
I love
let's
it. I love it.
see. What about you guys have really missed the opportunity here to do some good in the world.
okay.
You have the magic ability to have anything for dinner if you're going vegan tomorrow.
Don't fucking say human flesh.
The rich.
Thank you,
All right,
Zach.
that owns actually.
The heart of Henry Kissinger. Actually, the hearts of everyone in the Kissinger line. I must
There you
blot
go.
it out like the sun. And
Yeah,
I
is
turn
that-
it into
can-
a bisque because I also would miss dairy.
Can you do that? Like, if you're in prison, to like, what do you want for your last meal? It's like, I don't know. Can you just bring me like Dick Cheney?
Like, I'm just gonna eat Dick Cheney. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like they gotta say yes. That's how it works.
yeah.
That's why he's had so many heart transplants.
Loophole. Fucking put me in jail for protesting. I'm gonna go to prison for life. Put me on fucking death row for killing another inmate. He was a pedophile, but they still put you on death row. I don't know. I don't make the rules around here.
Turns out he was 17, she was 16. It was a different time when you were an African American man growing up in
Oh,
the
no.
1970s.
Oh God.
Boba Fetty Wap asks, boxers or briefs? Which is the correct revolutionary choice?
That's a
Boxers?
great username. by the way.
Boxers?
Yeah,
We've
briefs.
already complimented Boba for this. Cannot
Well,
let them
just fucking
grow.
again.
All right, this time, all right, we'll compliment them a little more, like, broadly. Like, thank you for being active in our Discord server and asking us a question. How's
There you
that?
go.
There we go.
Okay, so
Briefs.
hear me out. So, okay, boxers, briefs, both good choices. Boxer briefs, the centrist option.
I mean,
You
you have
got
to pick
okay.
either
Hear me
or.
out though. You got like
You have
like
to
the
pick
leg
either or.
coverage
You can't-
of
You can't.
boxers.
You can't pick in the middle. Because that's the obvious answer.
all right briefs then. Fucking briefs then. You
Oh,
know why?
Jesus Christ. Boxers.
No briefs. Got to get your
Why?
hog looking good.
Okay, that's fine.
Briefs support your low hanging large testicles. And when you wear skinny jeans, you don't see the line.
I mean, I don't know
From your
about
rolled
y'all,
up
but
boxers.
when I'm strapping on my fucking underwears for the day, and my massive 2-inch hog is getting started,
Oh,
I
that
gotta
is
have that
massive, King.
support. Yeah, all 2 meaty inches of it.
When you ask how big he is, he says 9. Then you remember he's European.
Jesus.
Yeah, I like briefs because I wear skinny jeans and sweatpants a lot. And when your boxers roll up, you can see that shit, and I don't like seeing that shit.
That like weird like leg lump.
Yeah, it's like not wearing a thong if you're a woman and you're wearing like tight
Or guy.
or dude. Which I can
that's the
find
fundamental
man
question here.
thongs.
No, why is mask underwear so limited to like? I mean, yeah, you can kind of have like something vaguely sexy, but like,
Do you want
something-
comic book character or do you want just like
do
this?
you want Paw Patrol characters on your underwear? You fucking child!
No, like literally, men's underwear is like comic book character or just like
Or
some
gray.
like polka dot design.
This segment brought to you by MeUndies. Go to MeUndies.com and enter code Go Fuck Yourself for nothing. Just do it. See if you enter that code and they give you something. I would love to see that.
I mean, I will stay the lone pine tree atop Boxer Mountain, but that's okay.
That's a weird.
That's
a weird John
fine.
Denver song. that I
Yeah,
did
Kelton,
not
are your
hear.
boxers plaid or do they have comic book characters on them?
Oh no,
Answer me this.
it's all grayscale all the time.
You're not a plaid lad? All right. Well,
I wish I could.
see-
Are you kidding me?
There are only 3
what, does
choices.
that mean? What do you mean you wish you could? You can be plaid.
Why
You're
can't
allowed.
Why can't I get like boy shorts that say juicy on them, but for the boys? Don't laugh at me.
That's
All right.
just something that's said every time the boxers come off. Don't laugh at me.
I mean, also yes. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Sexy time is not like a serious time around this place.
Next question.
For some reason.
Yeah.
This is from username unattributed question. I
What?
like that. Very
Okay,
meta.
so which of us actually asked this question?
Yeah, right.
This was actually directed to me. It is unattributed because they requested to be anonymous.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Gotcha.
All right, so Zach has a secret fan sending him questions, asking his
Among
only
other
his
things.
This is from
opinion
the
on
Zach
stuff.
only Patreon tier, where you get a direct line to Zach, and you can call him at any.
I'm
hour
pretty
of the
sure
night.
that is actually a Patreon tier that we have.
You just talk to Zach. Why would?
Well,
Anyway.
no. The one that we have currently is for Bo. Like, if you would subscribe to it, if it was Zach instead, let us know.
We'll plug that into our fucking spreadsheet. Yeah. All right. Who wants to read this?
It's all
I'm-
Zach. This is the
I'm
Zach
just
happy
wondering,
hour.
Yeah.
if Joe Biden got coronavirus and died within the next week, how do you think the establishment would replace him?
I mean, Hillary. Fucking there you go.
Ugh.
Or hear me out, y'all. They just keep funny enough, they do a fucking weekend at Bernie's, but not with Bernie. It's Joe
How many
Biden
people have made
being
that
propped
joke?
up by.
My God.
Yeah, I'm sure a million people more funny than me have made that joke
Is,
already.
is
but
that not already what's
To
happening?
be fair, 7 million people less funny than you have also made that joke.
thank you, I appreciate the support. Yeah, I mean, it's. I was talking about this with some folks over like this last week or so, and like, there's not going to be any like good faith way people are going to approach Joe Biden's like mental decline. So if he straight up croaked, I wouldn't be surprised if they just were like, no, he's fine, he's all right, just find a necromancer and just jazz him back up.
Okay, like it's senior abuse to drag Joe Biden out onto stages
Oh, it absolutely
and put him
is,
in
yeah.
front of a teleprompter when he should be like sitting at home with his grandkids, like
Yeah.
laughing at them and smoking cigars or whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Yeah, old
So,
people things, playing
yeah.
bridge, watching Matlock. That's
Yeah,
still
so-
a relevant stereotype, right?
He looks like Dick Van Dyke. Like Dick Van Dyke looks like good for what 90. when
Dick
he
Van
came
Dyke
out
looks
and-
like Anton goddamn Sokolov, but that's another fucking.
Yeah, when he came
Yeah.
out and he supported Bernie, like he looks old as shit. But
That's
like
cool.
Joe
That's
Biden
cool,
looks
though.
just
He's
that
great.
old. He's great because he doesn't have to come out there. He was like yeah, I'll go out there and do that. And then he got to leave and go home. Like Joe Biden like wants to leave, and they like strap the fucking the taser to him and tell him if he doesn't sit down, he's gonna get
sing,
tased.
old man. Yeah. Yeah. Kelvin, what do you think?
I mean, like, as a serious answer, I think that, you know, they'll probably just push someone like a Warren Klobuchar type on a.
I don't even know if they go for Warren at this point.
I mean, as like I think Pete would become like the presumptive VP pick.
Yeah. Default Pete, baby.
Pete's been doing all those commercials with Joe Biden, so he'd like be going out there being like, well, if Joe were here.
If Joe were
Sorry,
here, this
hang
is
on,
what he
hang
would
on.
have wanted.
Let me put on my Pete Texas accent. Well, if Joe were here, then he would say
that was so sick.
that we ain't gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it anymore.
He goes to Whataburger once and acts like he's hot shit. Like, man, you were not nearly drunk enough in that Whataburger, all right? You have not
I want
earned.
everyone to imagine how problematic Mayor Pete would sound after he spends like 3 hours at the local Asian market.
Oh no.
He sounds like fucking Mickey Rooney is how he sounds. But...
No,
no.
Mayor Pete is trying to like speak Mandarin to all these people, but
Because he
they
definitely
actually
probably does, right?
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
they all
it's
speak
almost been
Cantonese.
proven that he actually doesn't know nearly as many languages as people say.
Yeah,
like his whole like claim to
Pete
fame.
Buttigieg. And I hate talking about the rat as much as we have already now that he's out of the fucking picture, and hopefully will be forever. I know that's a fucking just false hope for sure, but
Unless one of our fans wants to do something about it.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah, fucking what's the fucking John Hinckley Jr. If you're a fan of Psychic Dolphin Garage, please reach out to us. Anyway,
Not in that way.
not in that way. No, not in the. I mean, maybe in the Jodie Foster. He was trying to reach out to Jodie Foster, so. Anyway,
right, Jodie Foster, Reagan's blood is on your hands.
yes.
You bitch.
Congratulations.
You left
No,
that
congratulations to her for that. That's great. Jodie Foster, you're amazing, sweetie. Where was I going with this? Right, Pete Buttigieg is the I am proficient in Excel on a spreadsheet of people, basically.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, also speaking to Pete Buttigieg, S.A. Yanovsky asks, which area is more pretentious, Galveston or the Woodlands? So we get to ask
Woodlands.
ourselves, where would Pete Buttigieg live if he lived in
Woodlands.
Houston?
All right,
I think-
so I'm not
Woodlands.
particularly familiar with Houston. All right, so if y'all wanna kind of talk this to me, and maybe I can evaluate the question, that'll be how it works, right?
I want to say that Galveston is more pretentious because people don't
Imagine
live...
a more racist New Orleans.
Okay, people don't
Okay.
live there. That's where the rich people that live in the Woodlands and in Cinco Ranch have their like beach houses.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody else that lives there is just the help.
Yeah. So it's essentially like every colonized fucking Caribbean country, but as Texas.
Yes, and
Yeah.
they actually demanded the Irish be slaves there.
Okay,
So,
cool. I mean, I
True.
can stand behind that. I am of Irish descent and vaguely kinky, so yeah, fucking sure. All right, so tell me about the Woodlands then. What's its deal?
The Woodlands is Fort Worth,
Okay,
but
yeah, I know it's
before
the
Fort
Woodlands.
Worth got big.
It's the Woodlands.
Thank you. All right, that was settled. Next question.
Yeah.
No
Juice
riff.
Costco.
You get exactly what you asked for.
Juice Costco asks, dream guest, both realistic and unrealistic.
Well, I mean, I just said John Hinckley Jr. I mean, fucking there we go. Realistic? I mean, I don't have realism in my cold little heart anymore. It's all fucking wacky shit. John Romero, I don't know.
Adam Levine, Paul F. Tompkins.
Oh, Paul F. Tompkins would be amazing, actually.
Paul F. Thompson.
He's
is
a
a
very
realistic
funny man.
guess.
Paul F. Tompkins. Paul F. Thompson?
What? Who's Paul F. Thompson?
1998, Driven to Drink, full cast and crew. It's a TV special. He was a one-man show. Paul F. Tompkins holds forth on alcohol pretension in Hollywood, managing to drink four full pints of Guinness over the course of the performance.
Hell yeah! Hey, that's not even that much.
Silence. Echo.
Wait, is that
Paul
that
F.
much?
Bo's sponsor cried in the corner.
All right, Paul F. Tompkins, come on the fucking show. Please.
No, seriously, like dream guess though, and
We're making
and,
such a good impression here.
yeah, and realistic guess. Who do you think we would want on? I mean, I'd love to have Beep Beep on.
Like everybody? Yeah,
all of them,
once.
all
That'd
of
be
them
cool. Yeah.
at once.
Yeah, realistic guest. Beep Beep would be really cool to have.
I mean, we had JP on. Obviously, he talked shit about us, and that's
He's
why
cool as fuck.
they haven't reached out to us again. You know, good for them.
No, it's because all these New York podcast elites just are not paying attention to the common people. That's what it is.
Yeah. They've lost touch.
Troll Billies would be cool to have on.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I guess. I mean,
it's stranger that I have like a longer list these days of who all I would not want to have on the podcast.
Oh, one of those filthy pros who shall not appear on our podcast. Yes.
Yeah, those filthy proles of the round table.
Of the round table. I don't think they exist anymore, which clears that off your list at least.
What's the fucking deal? Like with the round table suddenly like causing division and splitting people up.
Yeah, you think like that's kind of the fucking opposite of how a round table works, but shit.
So which one was King Arthur? Which one was Lancelot?
That sucks. That's great.
I mean, so does he. That's the problem.
That's why they call him Lancelot. Yeah.
Hassan would be
a dream guest. Yeah,
a dream guest. I think. Honestly, yeah, Paul F. Tompkins would be a dream guest for me. Any like big comedian would be like a dream guest. So he comes and then he realizes how unfunny we are, and then we have to edit it around him like being funny, making fun of us.
No, we know about the yes and we're funny. That's how that works, right? Please don't leave. Vermin Supreme. That'd be cool.
Ooh, okay,
apparently he is
realistic.
more realistic than we thought.
Yeah. There we go. Someone shoot an email or a fucking carrier pigeon or whatever, however weird shit Vermin Supreme does it.
Oh my god, Bo, we've been over this. You send it in a boot.
I'm a boot to get in touch with him. Yes, Kelton, you got
it. There you go. All right.
Yeah. All right, last question. Who wants to read it?
All right.
Liza asks, "What would get you kicked out of the polycule and why?"
What?
Eating
what
the
was
Funko
the
Pops. What would get you kicked out? Let me do it. What would get you kicked out of the polycule and why? Well, Zach would get kicked out of the polycule for reading other people's questions, I think. Gosh. No. Okay. So yes. What would get? I mean.
Being too cool.
Being too cool for the cule, baby. And you fucking Healy out of there. Now, what would get me kicked out of the polycule is just refusing to watch Doctor Who. I'm never gonna do it.
That is like, you know, just that is required watching. I think in most polycules.
It is
that Grey's Anatomy. I could never watch Grey's Anatomy. You can't make me. But I think that's kind of right up there. I think probably I would end up ironically starting to date outside of the polycule, and people will be like, "That wasn't what we agreed to."
Well, that's how it works, right? Like, you know, you gotta fucking
that's
like,
how I would
get
think it would
sign
work.
off. Yeah. It's yeah.
That'd be that'd probably actually be my problem. I wouldn't stop trying to grow the polycule.
Yeah, it's like, at what point does this just become a cult?
I'll let you know when I get there.
When you what would get you kicked out of my polycules when you don't when you quit fulfilling the administrative function that is your responsibility of the polycule. You know, we've lost like 6 secretaries. I don't know why. You know, we can run the meetings just fine, but really it's keeping good notes.
Yeah, we've got to use like an outside
minutes.
service to fucking, you know, rewrite the minutes from a fucking conscription or you know.
Picturing Zach sitting someone down and being like, "Well, you know, Barbara, we all really love having you here, but you were supposed to do yard duties on Mondays, dishes on Wednesdays, and then clean up the stairway every Friday. And you just seemingly don't want to do that. What's going on? Level with me. Where do you see yourself in 5 years over here at Zach Corp? Do you see yourself selling camo vests and colloidal silver like we all want to?"
Oh, this bit's so goddamn stupid. I love it.
Yeah. Zach, what about you?
I gave my
You would
answer.
get kicked out because
Because you didn't fulfill your
that's why you would
administrative-
get kicked out?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not filling out fucking Salesforce so I can keep fucking multiple people. Like, that's a different. I'll do plenty, but I won't do that.
No amount of Cutco knives are worth a blowjob. I don't care about the vacuum. Just make it stop.
That's true. You know what? It wouldn't be the administrative responsibilities that I'm not bothering to fulfill. It would be me trying to force everybody to get in on my my pyramid schemes, because I like being the top of the pyramid everywhere I go. The top of the pyramid scheme, the top of the polycule pyramid, because polycules are shaped like pyramids, right?
Obviously, yeah. Great.
Yeah. And if I'm not at the top of everything, then really it's just, and they
My
just
body.
got tired of all of the multi-level marketing
Schemes. Scheme is the word.
stuff.
Really.
Well,
scheme is the word.
materials that I have
Just say scheme,
stored
Zach.
into the
Own up to it.
that I got stored in the garage.
Listen, I would love to participate in this cuddle puddle, but just real quick, hear my pitch, all right? Well, I think that answers that.
Yeah, and I think that also pretty much does it for an episode. Wow.
I think so.
That feels
Unfortunately,
good. It feels right to be closing in on plugs the way we have. Just
yeah,
hot,
totally.
sexy,
Yep.
unbothered.
The opposite is that the opposite of like red, nude, and mad online.
Leave him on red, mad, and nude.
God damn it!
That is my approach to when you're messaging someone for the first time.
Yeah.
Leave them on red, mad, and nude.
Yeah, because you're not really sure if they're into it, so you just dip in the middle of like what may have been a ramp up to like potential phone sex for the first time.
Yeah,
and just leave them on red for like a day and see what they say the next day. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Or
I mean, I'm sure for somebody that's a certain form of phone sex, right? Is leaving them on red.
yeah,
It's like a fucking denial kink, you know?
you're trying to like jack it really slow, but like you fuck up and then you're like 2 minutes in, you're like, shit, well I can't keep doing this actually.
You nut and you fall asleep. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the
amount
more
of
realistic
times high school
take, I
me
think.
fell asleep while phone sexing someone is fucking embarrassing. Be like, yeah, do you like that? Like, yeah, no, that fucking feels. Yeah.
That's great.
That was me. I just did it. That's right. Ooh, there it is. Oh,
night.
it feels so good.
I just did a sex, so I'll see you in trigger.
All right. Well, what have we got to plug, people?
The podcast.
Yeah. All right. You're listening to it.
that you
That's
just
fucking
listened
great.
to. You know where to find it. You found it. Good job.
Keep it, drop it.
Well,
Do
we
it.
have our our whole network of social media that
Do
we
it.
run, but we really want to focus on our YouTube, where Dennis is posting History with the Porpoise
Do it.
videos. I believe he has another one coming out for March. No word yet on when that
Do
one will
it.
come out, but check out his Black History Month video. That one actually is, I believe, almost at 100
it.
views, which
yeah.
is fucking awesome.
Building blocks.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
And actually getting someone out there that's doing not dick and cum jokes.
Yeah, good work instead of whatever we're doing here.
Yeah. Check us out on Reddit, like we said up front, and participate in our 5-for-1 review program.
Our 5-for-1 box deal.
Yeah.
Like that sounds so aggressively fast food. I just had to.
Hey, listen.
Anyway.
Are we not the fast food of podcasting? Really?
No, that's absolutely right. Yeah.
Greasy, overpriced. You feel bad when you're done.
Well, folks, deuces.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Psychic Dolphin Garage.
Check out our link tree in the show notes so you can join our Discord and subreddit and become a part of the community. Find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, or pretty much wherever you get your podcasts. Word of mouth is still the best way for us to bring this weird leftist show to as many people as we possibly can, so if you like the episode, please share it with someone. Anyone. Just one other person at your school or office or parole hearing who you think might like what we do. We trust your judgment. Be sure to join us every week for Destiny Tuesdays on our Discord, the PDLR Fantasy Sports Show Thursdays on our YouTube channel, and Variety Game Night Fridays on Twitch. That just about covers it. All right, we love you. Bye.